Introducing David Achom, a name synonymous with excellence in wealth management and financial. Introducing David Achom, a name synonymous with excellence in wealth management and financial empowerment. An American certified wealth manager, Nigerian business magnate, and philanthropist, David stands at the helm of innovation as the founder and executive chairman of Afro Money Week Limited, the visionary force behind the celebrated Lagos Money Week. As the dynamic CEO of Pace Setters Entrepreneurs Network, PEN Global Group, David Achom's impact is nothing short of extraordinary. In 2022, he secured the second spot on the list of top 22 young trailblazers in Nigeria. The following year, he was honored with the prestigious Sir Ahmadu Bello Sardauna Platinum Award of Excellence, recognizing him as the Achiever par excellence by the National Association of Northern Nigerian Students. In 2023, David achieved global recognition with the Nobel Prize for Excellence, presented by the Youth Coalition for Education in Nigeria, YOCEN, acknowledging him as a beacon of hope in Nigeria. He also got an ambassadorship deal of 25 million naira with TenTrade, a globally renowned multi-asset brokerage firm. A leading figure in African Forex landscape, David Achom founded Elevator Trading Academy, imparting financial confidence to over 15,000 individuals across various social media platforms and through personalized training sessions. Beyond his impactful presence online, David is an acclaimed author and a sought-after speaker, delivering over 20 keynote speeches annually. Today, we welcome David Achom, a visionary leader, a beacon of hope, and a global force shaping the future of wealth management and financial education.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. You know how we do it, all right? So I need you to write very quickly your location in the chat box. Then go and tell everybody that we are live. I want to go tell everybody that we are live also. All right? I want to go tell everybody that we are live also. I want to go tell everybody that we are live. I want to tell the whole world that we are live. 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 We are live right now. We are live right now. We are live right now. Okay? We are live right now. I want to go tell everybody that we are live right now. I want to go tell everybody. I want you to do the exact same thing. I want you to do the exact same thing. Exact same thing. We are live right now. 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 Right now. Right now. Right now. All right. I've announced to everybody on this end. I want you to confirm to me that you have done that on your end also. Confirm to me that you have announced everybody on your end also. Confirm to me very quickly. So while we are waiting for that confirmation, write your location in the chat box right now. Do it now. Write your location in the chat box. Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Let me turn on the AC. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. So, where are you joining from? I want to know. Where are you joining from? I want to know where you joining from. So today's live class is going to be very funny because yes, I will give you signal for us to trade. Um, and I will not do plenty talking. However, um, I would be walking you through. I'll be walking you through. What's the word? The basic requirements to start trading forex. Do you understand? I'll be walking you through basic requirements to start trading forex. I'll be walking you through the requirements to start trading forex. If you want to learn forex as a beginner, join me live now. Okay. So good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Frank. Lagos, Adamawa, Abuja, Dubai. Good morning, Dorcas. Lagos. Amazing actually. Amazing stuff. So I'm going to be teaching Forex like a beginner. I'm going to teach you like a beginner. All right. Now, first of all, Forex is exchange. All right. Forex is basically exchange, right? Lagos. Sorry, don't mind me. I didn't sleep long. So like I was saying, right? Good morning. Forex is exchange. So this is an iPhone 15 Pro Max. When I was going to buy it, I paid money for it, right? I paid naira. However, I didn't have enough naira, so I changed from US dollar. That's USDT. I changed from USDT. No, actually, I withdrew in Bitcoin from my broker, and I changed from Bitcoin to USDT, and I changed from USDT to naira. Now, I sent someone the USDT, and he sent me naira in return. That is exchange. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is exchange. The only difference is that is from crypto to fiat. So fiat is basic currency, basic country's currency, whether naira, dollar, pound, whatever, they're all fiat currencies. All right, so I changed from cryptocurrency to fiat currency. That is not the kind of forex we are talking about. The kind of forex we are talking about is changing from one fiat currency to another fiat currency, changing from naira to pounds, changing from Japanese yen to dollar. That is fiat currency exchange, and that is forex. If you have ever been outside your country, at the airport there, you'll be required to change money because when you get there, you have to spend first. At least you need to have if you're going to the UK. I mean, I was advised to get at least £5 cash so that I can pay £1 each for the trolleys that I will be carrying. Then at least £1 again to I can get access to Wi-Fi at the airport, but £1 again to maybe I think it was £3 for a SIM card or something like that. So you can call and do things there. So at least you need to do a form of exchange. Now, guess what? That exchange is called forex. Do you understand? The only difference is that they are trading forex physically. We are trading forex virtually. Are you with me? They are changing the currencies. We are trading the exchange rates. It's the same thing. The only difference is that our focus is on the exchange rate. Meaning I'm not exactly focused on how many dollar I can get. I'm focused on what's the exchange rate of right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? My focus is what is the exchange rate right now. That's my own focus. But someone else's focus, the person at the airport doing bureau de change, his focus is on how many dollar can I get for your naira and how many naira can I get for your dollar. That's his focus. So here, sorry, don't mind me. I didn't sleep last night. I was working all night. I've not slept yet. I just slept for a few hours actually. I think 2 hours or something. Back to conversation. Um, our focus is on the exchange rate. It means what we are trading actually is the exchange rate, not the currencies. We are trading the currencies exchange rate. So we are placing like a bet that, oh, based on historical price movement or based on this announcement and this announcement and this announcement of this country, I expect that price exchange rate should increase. I expect that more investors should come in, and that should reduce the exchange rate or increase the exchange rate depending. Now, that is forex. Do you understand? Forex, in simple terms, is forex in simple terms. You can write it down now. Forex means for trading the exchange rate of different currencies. That's the simple definition of forex. It's not more complex than I just explained. It is not more complex than I just explained. It is not. Forex simply means what? Trading the exchange rate of a country with another. That is simply definition of forex. That is simply the definition of what? Forex. Trading the exchange rate of a currency with respect to another. That is the simple definition of what? Forex. It's not more complex than that. I promise you, it is not more complex than what I just said. Do you understand? And I gave an analogy how that when I was going to buy a phone, I changed my country's currency. In fact, there are some investments I want to do. I can't do it in naira. I have to do it through USDT. Then they'll change USDT to dollar gongo. I need a physical cash dollar, and that will be easy for me. Do you understand? So different countries, our focus basically is trading the exchange rates. That's what I want to first help you understand. So since we have gotten trading the exchange rate, the question is how do we trade the exchange rate? We trade the exchange rate through MetaQuote. MetaQuote is, well, it's not the only one. There's C-Trader, there are other trading exchanges, right? But we trade the exchange rate through certified and accredited and regulated trading trading exchanges. All right. Now, because we don't have access to those trading exchanges, we get access to them through the broker. Let me explain what I mean. How do you rent a house? You rent a house through the landlord. But you don't know the landlord, but you know the agent. So your focus is on I need an agent. Once you get an agent, remember every agent has their different agent fee, every agent has their different policies, every agent has a different approach to life. But when you get an agent, you'll be able to get access to what? You'll be able to get access to a broker. Sorry, when you get an agent, you'll be able to get access to the landlord. Do you understand? So it's same with the forex. In forex, for you to trade foreign forex markets, you need access to the liquidity providers. Liquidity provider is the landlord, but now you don't have access to them. Well, at some point in your growth in forex, you will have access to them. All right, but for now, you don't have access to them. You guys, I need to, before I continue, I need to acknowledge Mr. Tradewave over here. I need to acknowledge Mr. Tradewave over here. It's really, 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 really good to see you, my brother. If you are free, I can send you the streaming link. Just do 2 minutes with us. Just show your face if you can. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so shy already. Oh my god, I'm so shy. I'm so shy. Just say yes if I can send you the StreamYard link just for 2 minutes. Just show your face, Mr. So his name is Chiazoka Mobinwa. He's the founder of TradeWave. TradeWave is the biggest, I promise you, is the biggest real forex trading company. In fact, they're not only forex because now there's a very large real estate sub company. Yeah. And I mean they do billions and billions in sales, in revenue rather, every single month. I tell you the truth. Oh my god. He says I'm just waking up, I beg. Thank you, no problem. Another time I'll bring you specially. I'll bring you special. I'm so happy to see you, I promise you. So you know what will happen there? Just tell me whether I'm teaching rubbish or I'm teaching the right thing. Just be doing police for me. I'm so happy, my god. Oh my god. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So as I was explaining, I said you don't get access to the landlord except you get access to the agent. Do you understand? Same way you don't get access to the what? You don't get access to the liquidity provider. Oh my god, thank you, my God. You don't get access to the liquidity provider except through the what? Through the broker. Now, every broker has their rules, every broker has their regulations, every broker has their different policies. However, there is an overall accredited body sent to see you guys. I want you people to do something for me. Just write thank you, TradeWave, in the chat box in 2 minutes, please. I beg you. I really need to acknowledge his presence. Like, I'm so happy that he's here on this live call. I want everybody to write thank you, TradeWave. Everybody, please. Everybody. Thank you, TradeWave. Everybody. Just write thank you, TradeWave. Thank you, TradeWave. Just write it in 2 minutes. I promise you, it will not even take 30 seconds. Thank you, TradeWave. Thank you, TradeWave. Thank you, TradeWave. Put it in the chat box. All right. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Look at that. Amazing. Thank you, TradeWave. 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 Don't stop. I'm very, very serious. You know the way I tell you guys, the way to success in life is following instructions. So if you can't follow this instruction, then how can I trust that you would follow the other instructions that will lead to your success? All right. So thank you, TradeWave. Thank you, TradeWave. Same thing I taught you yesterday. That some of you people are complain that your parents are not granting you permission to do things on your own. But over time, they've trusted you with little instructions and you didn't follow those ones. How can they trust you with the big ones? So I'm giving you small instruction now, you don't want to follow. How do you want me to trust you with the big one? My mentee told me that they have flipped this account to this. I said, withdraw it. He said, no, coach, let me take it. I said, shut up, withdraw it. Because if I can't trust him with small one, how will I trust him with the big one? Thank you, TradeWave. Put it in the chat box. Thank you, TradeWave. We need to acknowledge him heavily here. Thank you, TradeWave. Thank you, TradeWave. He said he's shy. Amazing, amazing. FX Daddy here. FX Daddy here. Yes, sir. He signed his footprint. Next time, if you want to join, then do anonymous. Because if I see your face, I'll drag you here. Oh my god. Oh my god. He has a whole YouTube channel. You guys can go and subscribe. They teach actually very, very powerful Forex nuggets, I tell you. Like, in this space, we have a very large community where there are over 7 billion people on it. So there's no competition. And that's one thing I like about him. He's very free spirited. Like, he's one of the most sincerest billionaires I've met. I'm not even lying. Like, he's very sincere. I don't know if you understand. Some people have that mindset of, oh, at the back of their mind, maybe they don't really like you, they're avoiding you. Like they have that clause at the back of their mind. No, he is a very free spirited individual, very free spirited, and I love him so much, so much, so much, so much. Thank you for joining. All right, let's get back into class. Let's get back into class. By the way, counselor is in the back end here. I'm waiting to finish this part of the class and I'll bring him up. All right, I'll bring him up. The only FX daddy, one of FX. Exactly. I told you that as your FX daddy like this, if I'm broke, I call you. FX daddy, come and give me money. Oh my god. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you very much. We love you so much. Entire Elevator Academy, even David Achom as a brand, we love you so much. I tell you, we love you so, so, so much. Genuine love, I promise you, it's genuine love. All right. Now back to conversation. Um, because you need to get access to liquidity providers where you can trade and make money. You do that through the brokers because the brokers already have existing relationships with the what liquidity providers, since you don't. Now when you get access, so choosing a broker is very difficult, and I'll tell you, very difficult because every broker must have one clause that do not favor you. I will not lie to you. I'll tell you the truth. Every broker, including the one I'm promoting, including the one I will create in the future, because I'll create one in the future, there will be one clause that does not favor you. However, just make sure you have less unfavorable clauses than other brokers. Like make sure that one now, that broker has less unfavorable clauses than other brokers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now the question is, when you get access to the broker, do you use your own money or you want to use their money? Because there's opportunity for leverage. Now, um, if you are using your own money, it means you want to do 1:1 or 1:50, at most 1:100. It means the money you are funding is the money you are going to be trading with, maybe a little leverage. Now, what's leverage? Leverage is you times your money by the amount of ratio your leverage has, and then that will be the commanding power of your trades. It means you can make more profit. It also means you can lose faster. That's the clause. All right. So if you have $100 and you have 1:100 leverage, your $100 can take trades of $10,000 because you have 1:100 leverage. If you have, that's 100 times 100. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you have $100 and your leverage is 1:1,000, that means your $100 can take trades of $100,000. Because in the market, you need some amount of money to control some points, some pips, to have some level of drawdown. All right. If not, your margin will call. All right. Now, what is margin? Margin is the available number, available amount more, left in your account after a trade has been computed. Do you understand? So if you compute a trade with this SL, the margin is, if you remove this SL, what is left? Yes, now that is margin. So when margin is small, it means you don't have any more money left, and the broker will call you, Alpha, trade wave, fund more money into that your account so that we can take your money again. Do you understand? So that's what margin is. I did a whole course regarding it, and like I said, we're going to start a free Forex series for 4 weeks, 4 classes only, but it's 4 weeks only. So one class per Thursday. This week Thursday is our first class by 7 p.m. and we'll do it for 4 Thursdays in a row. You will help yourself by staying to the end of those classes because it's just 60 minutes class, but it will transform your entire Forex life because I created the course myself. All right, it was the old course, but I revised almost everything. I spent like almost 3 weeks revising it, but that's not even where we're going. Now, there are other people aside brokers. Now, brokers can either license to individual traders like you or organizations. Now, organizations are divided into two. There are those that want to white label the broker. It means they will use everything that the broker has, but in their own name, and they will give the broker a commission. Now, that is white labeling. Then there are those that want to come in the institutional level as proprietary firms. It means I'm going to give you, broker, this money, but I will not be the one trading. I will give you some traders that will be trading. Those traders that will be trading will first pass my evaluation 1 and evaluation 2, and they will get funded live so that they can be trading. Remember what I said, a broker can license to either, just like an agent in a land, like a landlord agent can license to either a company that wants to use the house for company, or to an individual that wants to be living there with his family, also a single man. So if you are licensing to a single man, that is individual traders like us. If you're licensing to what? To a family of a, like, or maybe a church or a community. Now you are licensing to people that want to white label. Do you understand? Because they will change the name of that thing to they'll change the name of the building to maybe Elevator Trading Academy, and you would think it's for elevator. No, it's for someone else. They only white labeled it, meaning they got license to have it for a period of time. Are you with me now? They got license to have it for a period of time. Now, for the third set of people, which are those proprietary firms. Now, those people is what I'll talk about briefly. Proprietary firms are firms, organizations that give you money to trade for them. Now, in the reality of it, they're not giving you the money. Now, they give the broker the money. Some of them have their own broker. No problem. Though there's regulation against it, but I'm not here to talk about that. All right. So some of them have their broker, some license to other brokers. All right. And now the essence is they give the broker a particular amount of money. They call it, they say that money is in the pool. So they say, what more do you have in the pool? Oh, minimum amount you need in the pool to open a profit is maybe $200,000 or maybe $500,000 or maybe $1,000,000, depending. I'll tell you the truth, you don't need up to $1,000,000, but that's not the conversation. So they keep some money in the pool, and their clients will be trading that prop firm with the broker. Do you understand? Now, it means that they're trading on that prop firm. The prop firm will give them maybe a demo account of $200,000, hoping that they don't make a lot of money, because if they make a lot of money, they'll pay them from the pool. If they lose that money, the money they used to buy the account will go into the pool. So this is the game. The game is, if you lose money, the prop firm is happy. If you make money, prop firm is also happy. That's the truth. But the real definition of prop firm, according to the old JP Morgan style, the real definition of prop firm is actually that if you make money, they are happy because they will make money also. That's because it's not their money that's in the pool. They use the liquidity providers' money. But I mean, we have a lot of pollution in the industry. That's the same way you have in your what's the word? Give me any industry, your real estate industry, your music industry. Give me any English. That's the same way you have it. So there's no need saying forex now, forex no. Now, for those who says forex is risky, I understand you that forex is risky. But can I assure you that driving is also very risky, because you can be driving and if you don't hit somebody, somebody will hit you. Driving is also risky, that you can be driving and you can slip off on that steering. Driving is so risky that you can be driving and your car will just knock in the middle of the road. If you're even driving Abuja, that's worse. You can be driving and then you enter speed and then you're enjoying the vibe and boom. So see, life is so risky that you can't come out of life alive. The way to know that you have lived life is that you died. Why is it that we only celebrate life at death? Celebration of life happens only when the person dies. You see the irony of life? So there's nothing like risk over here. I promise you. Don't think of it like, oh, this is risky. Life itself is so risky. Thank you very much. Life is so risky that you can't come out of life alive. How do you want to come out of life alive? That's how even Paul says in the Bible. To die is gain. To live is Christ. To die is gain. It means a proof of life is death. I don't want to confuse you any further than I have done, because I know I've confused many of you already. I can imagine everybody laughing right now. I can imagine everybody laughing at me right now, but no problem. So a proof of life, like I said, is death. It means there's nothing so risky. Like, why are you so afraid to take a risk? In fact, when you were born, you were not born with any money. Were you? No. You were born into a rich family, okay, but you were not born with money. Did they bring you out of your mother's belly with $1 million or even 1 million? In fact, we are going far. 10 kobo. No. He says, I'm not confused. I'm following well. Thank you, my God. Oh my God. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I need to first clarify that. Now, so since we have agreed that, oh, Forex means I'm participating in foreign exchange, but I'm not trading the currency, I'm trading their exchange rate. You cannot come out of life alive. Not you can. You cannot. You come out of life dead, not alive. I just played with words there. But yeah, back to conversation, my brothers. All right. Yeah, I'm so happy to see FX Daddy. Yes, so Timothy, I'm very happy to see FX Daddy. That's the truth. He's one of my very close friends. I love him. It's very, what's the word? I can't explain the love. Do you understand? In fact, I was telling someone that there are some people I don't know how to say no to. Person say, "What do you mean?" I say, "I'm serious. Like, I've even, no matter how I try, it's not come out. I don't know how to say no to some people because of the love I have for them. So one of those people is my family. Even if I don't have it, I will do it. My family. I don't know how to say no to them. Yes, and some other people is here. People like Effect Daddy. Oh, Titus Dama is the manager at the lounge in Abuja. Many of you have been to the lounge before. So this is our manager over here, Titus Dama. Thank you very much, Mr. Titus, for joining. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. All right, back to conversation now. So we've addressed the fact that forex means you're participating in the exchanges through the exchange rate, and then you do that through a broker that connects you to the to the liquidity provider. All right. Now that broker have different orders. They have stop orders, sell orders, buy stop, and what other things. Yes, they have all those orders. Now you have to understand, and that's why you come to meet us as educators. We will teach you what those orders mean, and then we'll teach you how to place a trade. But before you even learn how to place a trade, you have to understand how to understand the market or how to interpret a signal. It means that if I say buy gold now, you don't just go there and be looking for where is gold. You will not see it as gold. You will see it as GBP. Sorry. Hey, you see that XAUUSD. GBP has entered my head too much. You see that XAUUSD. Do you understand what I'm saying? It means we have to teach you those basic rudiments in the market. Now, I'm not collecting money from you to teach you those things. In fact, we've made many short videos, many short videos talking about them. All right, so that's no problem. The only thing, however, is when you come into this space, some of you come with the wrong mindset, some of you come to flip accounts. I mean, personally, I've not been one to advise on demo accounts, but I think lately I've been wanting people to try a demo to know what buy means, sell means, to know how to buy, how to sell, how to adjust stop loss, how to do this. You have to understand those things first. So you don't try to be understanding them using a live account. You're not trading demo to learn how to trade. No, you're trading demo to learn how to use your MetaTrader 405. Do you understand? So the first instruction I'll tell you guys now is right now, go and download MetaTrader 405. Everybody, go and download MetaTrader 405. Everybody, go and download MetaTrader 405, preferably MetaTrader 5. Go to your app store, your Play Store. Once you've done that, or if you have it already, write done, DONE in the chat box, everybody. If you have it already, if you don't, go and download it now, then come back and write done. But I want to see done in the chat box. I want to see done in the chat box. If you have it, I want to see done in the chat box. All right. So while we are waiting for that, next thing is you need to have an account with a broker. All right. Now the broker is the one that will connect you with the liquidity provider. Now there are many brokers. There's TenTrade, there's Excess, there is Give Me List, there's HFM, there is W Markets, there is. I mean, keep listing. There are a lot of them. Do you understand? Now, someone says, glad to be here. Done. It says, Coach, my mail is yet to be responded to regarding the Vault mentorship more than a month now. I can't remember ignoring your mail, but please, after this live class, send it again and I'll respond. I promise you, I will respond. Send it after this live class, immediately after. Not now. Now I'll not see the mail because I'm teaching. But after this live class, I'll respond. Okay? Now, back to conversation. I said, write down if you have MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. Someone said deriv, no problem. The only thing, however, is I'm not teaching deriv right now. I'm not teaching indices right now, volatility and the likes, right? But yeah, within the academy, we have that in the scope. But I'm not teaching this right now. Okay? Now back to conversation. Since you've downloaded it, you need a broker to trade with. All right, you need a broker to trade with. I'm gonna give you a link right now on the Telegram group. um Now that link is to open an account with a broker. Now you can choose any broker you want. I will not enforce any broker on you. You can choose to open with TenTrade, you can choose to open with HFM, with XNES, with Assex Market, with anything. Choose to open wherever. But my only recommendation is so that if you have problem tomorrow, I can come and stand in for you as your coach and say, no, let's make it rectified. Let's get it rectified. That's why I advise people to use what? My broker. The broker I recommend. That's the only reason. Not because I want to take your money. In fact, I don't really need it. I'm so sorry. Let me not sound proud, but I don't need it per se. I'm saying it so that if you have a problem tomorrow, I can come through and defend you. some of you that are my students here, you know that whenever you have problem with TenTrade, you just come and meet me. No, Mr. David will do it. Coach, I say, okay, send me your ID, send me everything. And in less than 5 minutes, many of those things are rectified. That is the power of a coach. But if you went by yourself to open the account on the website, you message support, tire until they finally attend to it. That's why I always advise to use the broker I recommend. I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope it makes some sense, please. That's why I always recommend that you do what? Use the broker that we recommend at Elevator Trading Academy. Now, right now, I've been seeing they've been posting a particular broker over time, HFM. So how you sign up on that is hfm.elevatortrading.org. All right, so everybody go here. The link is showing on the screen right now. All right, so go there right now and just type it on your Google Chrome or something. Not .com, .org. hfm.elevatortrading.org. What it takes you to a panel where you register. If you have registered with this broker I just posted now, if you've registered, thank you very much. If you've registered with this broker I just posted right now, I want you to write done. All right, 777 in the chat box. If you have registered with HFM, all right, or maybe TenTrade, any of them. If you have registered with the broker before, write done right now in the chat box. Just put 777. I want to see 777 in the chat box. If you've registered, though, it's not for everybody, only those who have registered. Now, I want to tell you the next step. Remember, I'm trying to guide you as to the processes to starting this Forex of a thing. Forex is not complex. You're just meeting the wrong people to teach you. That's all. It's not complex. I promise you. Imagine someone that went through TradeWave Academy and you're saying Forex is complex. You can't. It can't be complex to you because of the simplicity of the education that goes on over there. Same with someone that tries to learn Forex from Elevator. You can't say it's complex because there's a process to follow over here. So write 777 if you already have an account with HFM. All right. If you're on the WhatsApp, if you're from the WhatsApp group, my WhatsApp status, anywhere, or maybe the Telegram group, anywhere you came from, if you have an account with HFM already, write 777. If you don't, go and open an account right now, not later. Okay, I see that the numbers has dropped. That's a good thing. So it means that people are already clicking the link to open the account and they will come back to YouTube when they're done. Good. It takes you less than 2 minutes. So go, you can excuse yourself from the live session. You come back again. Numbers dropped from 39 to 31. It means some people have gone to open an account. That's good. It's a good news. All right, so you guys open an account. Once you're done, in 2 minutes max, you come back. Now, once you've opened an account, you need something called Trading View. Trading View is where we analyze trade. Now, that's not the only place to analyze trade. It's just the safest for me and the easiest to understand for my students. Trading View. Trading View is what tradingview.com. www.tradingview.com. If you type Trading View on your Google or wherever, you will see it to come out immediately. Tradingview.com. Now on TradingView, we analyze pairs. You set up your TradingView and all of those things. I'm doing a special course on how to set up your TradingView next week Thursday, not this week Thursday. I think next week Thursday or this week Thursday. I'm not sure which of them, but there's a curriculum that I'm following. So, if you want to, set up your TradingView and all of those other things, you want to get started in Forex for free, 100% free. Yes, you have to jump on that live call and we'll guide you. All right. But that said, so I'm believing those who are typing 777 have opened their accounts with HFM. HFM is a trusted broker from what I've read and whatnot. And then yes, the academy partners likes HFM, and I'm like, okay, you guys have your way. Do what you think is good for the organization and let's make it happen. All right. Now, what I want you guys to do on your end is to make sure that you have an account with the broker the academy recommends. You have an account with the broker the academy recommends. All right. And I approve that the academy can go ahead with it. So yes, you need to open your account with the broker. All right. Now we're going to analyze some pairs right now. We'll analyze GBPUSD, we'll analyze XAUUSD. All right. Counselor is going to come up right now to do XAUUSD first. Then I'll come up next to do GBPUSD. Right. After I'm done with GBPUSD, we'll then tell you the trades to take. Now, it is that your HFM account that you will take the trade on. But I want everybody to go and open demo account on HFM. Not live account now, demo. Not live, demo. I need everybody to go to the HFM dashboard and open a demo account. Everybody on this call. If you already have a demo account, good. If you don't, go and open one. Log into your MetaTrader 5 with your demo account. Once you've done it, now your demo account, I want you to pick USD, I want you to pick zero spread and whatnot when you're opening your account. But once you've opened your demo account, please don't pick a demo account more than $1,000, because in the real life, are you going to fund $10,000 right now to trade? Nah, you're not going to fund. Do you understand? Someone says, I have an account before, but it was disabled. Do I have to open another account or contact support to enable the account? If you have a different email, open a different account. Don't worry. If you have a different email, just click that link and open a different account. Okay, the link is shown on your screen right now, hfm.elevatortrading.org, so that you can open your account very quickly. Now back to conversation. We'll tell you some trades to take, but while we are analyzing, I want you to go and open your demo account successfully. I want you to show successful on your end. Let it be that you have logged into your MetaTrader 5. I have logged in. Mine was even live account because I funded some money. All right. But you open your demo account, all right, and fund so we can trade together. Fund this with a demo money of $1,000, not more than that. Demo $1,000, and then you will take the trades that we're taking together. Remember what I said, demo first. I want you to get used to how to buy and how to sell. If you're a beginner, a complete beginner, get used to how to buy and how to sell. This class was not properly publicized. That's why we don't have a crowd, but no problem. It's not a problem. We're going to work with the numbers we have here, and we'll teach you guys using the demo model. Okay, so counselor, if you're there, you're ready for us, just show your face so that we'll bring you up, and then you analyze gold with us, and then we'll have the trades that we're going to take. By the way, if you don't know Counselor, you don't know anybody. Counselor is one of the best gold traders I've seen in my life. I'm not even lying to you. I call him Gold Digger because he digs gold. He digs like he legit digs gold. I don't know how he sees these trades, but every single time he calls a trade a gold trade. In fact, let me bust you guys' brain. I made about 6,000 USD on a that account was a $450 account. I funded $500. I blew $50 on GBPUSD. That remaining 450, I made $6,000 on it using his signal. I promise you guys. And it was 0.5 lots, I think 4 places or so. But it was 0.5 lot I used in I think 4 places. And I made 6K. And that was what changed my mind. I'm like, no, no, no. You guys come and trade with us in this academy. And I brought him into Elevator some months ago after that massive win that we had. So if you have opened your account with HFM and you have logged into your MetaTrader 5, I want you to write 555. You have logged into MetaTrader 5 successfully. Write 555 on the chat box. How do I go on to open demo account? You will see it on the website there. All right, you will see it on the website on your dashboard. You will see open an account. You will see open a demo account. So you're not going to open a live account, you're going to open a demo account. I wish I can share my screen to show you, but sadly I won't do that right now. I will not share my screen to show you how to navigate your HFM platform. But if Counselor is willing and gracious, Counselor, you can please share your screen. You guys can see Counselor already, right? Fresh guy.
Very good. Good
Fresh
morning.
guy. So,
Morning.
Counselor, if you are gracious enough, you can share your screen so that these guys will know how to open their demo account on HFM. All right, because someone is saying, is it demo premium or demo zero? Which one are we to click? Just walk them through it in 2 minutes so that they will know what it is about. And after that, we'll analyze gold together. But everybody watch this account opening process so that you will not need to ask us again how to open your account with HFM. Go ahead, Counselor.
All right. Good morning, everyone. It's been an awesome past week, and if you're on the call, if you're on the channels, either the WhatsApp or the Telegram, you would have gotten our free trade we dropped on Friday that gave us almost more than 350 pips on Friday before closing. And on our private channels, that is the subscribe channel, our signal group, and all, we made more than 400 pips on that same trade. So I don't know why you're not there yet. I don't know why you're not there yet. You shouldn't be telling me that, oh, counselor, oh, David, is because I don't have money. That reason has sailed a long time ago. No, it's not. It's no longer about money. It's no longer about money. Mr. David, I've already talked extensively about prop firms, how you can leverage on that to make more money in the market. So I don't think you have any big reason. Like I say, I'm a prop firm baby. No matter how it is, I'm a prop firm baby because even no matter the amount of money I have, you never go wrong with prop firms. Once you buy the correct ones, you never go wrong with prop firms. In the sense that using $1,000 to buy $100,000 account, $200,000 account, and be making just 10% inside. That's the reason why I can never leave trading. First off, there's no bank in this world that will give you that return on investment. I can wait. Just give me one. There's none. And these things is something you can do just from your tab. You don't even need a big laptop. From your tab alone. If you want to buy a tab, the cheapest tab in the market is less than 200,000. And then you just lay your house, start a multi-billion-dollar industry business. Just from you, between you and you alone. Nobody, no executive, no nothing. So telling me you don't have money, that ship have sailed. If you're in the crypto industry, I'll say maybe. But then there are things that you can do for free to make money on crypto. But though it's a longer route. But this guy called Forex, no, I don't believe you. So let's get straight to business. The broker we are using at the academy is HFM, and we've used more than 2 to 3 weeks right now to explain or to school everybody on how to navigate and then create account. But then if you're one of them that hasn't done that, or maybe joined earlier or later, I'm going to be doing this again. Literally, I didn't even use my system for that sign-ups. I used my phone and everything. So I'm doing it for the very first time from the system. So if you had any issues, I believe that we'll see it together, owing to the fact that I'm doing it for the first time from the system. So first off, you start by clicking on the link.
Yeah, don't see your screen.
Oh.
You have to share your screen for us.
So
You share your screen for us so we can see what you're doing. You guys, but for real though, I feel like Forex is very underrated. I'm not even lying to you guys. I feel like Forex is so underrated. Like Forex can take a man. Yes, there are possibilities of taking a man from a millionaire to zero, but I promise you, Forex can take a man from nothing to something. No, I promise you, Forex can take a man from nothing to something. Forex can take a man
the
from
reason
nothing to something.
the reason why mostly it takes one from 100 or 20 or 50 to zero is probably because the man did not go through the right process. Most of us, our education is from YouTube, and nobody prepares you for what you're going to learn after that. The YouTube is, yes, everybody says you can learn forex trading freely on YouTube. Yes, you can, but you cannot piece all the needed tools and courses and the topics you need, each from everybody. At the end of the day, I tell people that trade that at the end of the day, it is dependent on the kind of trader that you are personally. Our values are different in life. Our choices are different in life. Our risk appetite are different in life. But this trading has made it look like all of you guys that are profitable should be doing one thing. No matter you're Muslim, you're Christian, you don't believe in risking, you're not, all of you guys should have one system that you guys do. So it's not about me. I like taking risk. Yes, doesn't mean you should be blowing your account every day. No. You love taking risk. I understand. But I get that. But only risk accrued to that account you're trading. Not because you feel like. No, it's no longer you. You're now working for a system. And that's the reason why I get profitable. So when Counselor drops a trade, he hits TP. Counselor drops a trade, David drops a trade, he hits TP 2 times. You feel like, oh, I'm now insulated. I'm now a badass. You now say, okay, I want to borrow money. I know that my uncle has a very big money. Let me borrow money from him. And then that Counselor's trade is very, very on point. Always, let me just do it. You meet your Waterloo because you've left the system. So there's no cutting corners. Once you try to cut corners from the very beginning, that's where your falling starts. And most of them, after that falling, they realize where they fucked up, and then they now have to come back and learn the right way. So it cannot take you from 0 to, like we said, it cannot take you from 100 to 0 if you follow the right route. HFM dot.
I'm not showing your screen here too. It's showing device not connected.
Okay.
You hear me, Counselor?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, I don't want to share my entire screen. That's why I'm doing that. I want to just type the website before sharing. Put the link up again.
Which link?
For the broker.
hfm.elevatortrading.org.
Okay. Good. So I can now share this. Just a moment. Share. So basically, that is how the trading thing is. But most of us, we are human beings, especially people based in Nigeria. We already seen a lot of shaggy. So once we see a route, nobody wants to go the right route again to learn. When you hear people say, I've lost $20,000, $30,000, $100,000, you'll be like, why didn't you take just one of that 1,000 and go and learn? They start giving you reasons. My friend did it, and then he's not your friend. He's not your friend. He's just like our faith. You don't know God or whatever you serve because someone else knows the person. You know it for yourself. It's personal thing. So trading is not hard. I've said it severally. It's not hard. But once you don't want to lock in and do the right things, you keep running in circles till you make that right choice. It's very simple, dependent on you. So I'm already I'm trying to share this. What's coming? I'm already at the part where it's saying device, whatever. Hold on.
The way you use it normally, that you share the screen with the other laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. So
I'm already doing.
okay. So you guys just exercise a little bit more patience. I mean, you can see that there's a little bit of technical issues, which is not usually the case. It's not usually the case.
Screen is already on trading view, so I didn't know I'm going to be doing this. Sorry about that.
There's no issue. There's no issue. So those that are writing 555, I want to believe that they've logged in their demo account on MetaTrader 5. That's the only thing that will make you write 555. If you have logged in your demo account on HFM on your MetaTrader 5, then you are permitted to write 555. If not, please don't write it. Please, so because you're trying to track those who have activated with their MetaTrader 5. All right, so it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. If you have not, you can leave the call and go and do it, then come back to the call. You can leave the call, go and activate, log into your MetaTrader 5, then come back. All right. You can do demo premium, demo zero.
It's sharing.
Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, we can see your screen now, counselor.
So first off, this is where it brings you. Once you click on that link, it brings you to this place. If you're using an iPhone, you have to click on more details and then see a drop down and then still continue visiting the site. It's not the first link, it should be the second link. If you're using an Android, the same thing, but you have to still verify you're a human and then we move to the next stage. Once you've done that, you've passed, and then you'll be on the inside. The drop down is like this. You're a Nigerian, anywhere you are, you can actually put that here, depending on your location. I don't believe brokers advise the use of VPNs, so always use the location where you are. And then your phone number, something that you can do too, so that is fine. But then you can use your mail. Hold. Okay, let me use this. And then you're signing up or logging in. No, you're signing up. And then this. You can use the normal password and one special character. It's between 8 to 15, uppercase and lower letters, and at least one number and at least one special character. Once you've done that, the next, you're in. You verify the email. So you can save it. Verifying the email. Hold on. I believe you can see my screen. So verifying the email is going to your email address, because you're going to use your active email, because they're going to send you email, of course. So that is what you're going to do. So once you've gotten to that point, you see your email. Counselor at elevator. Good. I've seen it already. 3-324. And then continue. Resend code. Your account is ready. So now you're here. Everything is fine. And the next thing, if you've gotten to this point, don't just say, I've registered. You have, yes, but you don't have an account. It's just like, how do I explain this thing now in a layman's understanding? You're 18 now. In Nigeria, you can have an account, but you've not walked into any of the Nigerian banks to open an account. That's the reason why you can have UBA, Zenith, this one, Union, FCMB, and all that, because you've clocked 18. So 18 is just like entering this place. And then you can now put your names, your details, everything. And once you've done that, the next thing, I'm not going to be filling this here. Once you've done this part, the next place to bring you is to this point. Now I'm going to log in the one the account I already have without going back and forth and all that. So login, and then my email address, this. So I think it's the same password I use. So let me try this. And boom. So agree. So let me use and at. Good. So all these OTPs is for your own good. So yes, a new device is trying to it's just like someone trying to hack your account. Most traders don't keep Naira in their account. So you should know this already. Most traders don't keep Naira in their account. When they need Naira, they withdraw from their prop firms or their brokers, and then they spend. It's just like hacking your bank account. Because our boss David here cannot tell you that all his money are all inside one this thing like that. That's a blatant lie. He needs money, he spends. So I've opened like 2 accounts. This is Naira account. And then once you open this point, you've done 1 step. Sorry, 2nd step. Remember, the first one is just registering with your email address and then logging with your name and everything. And then when you're done, you'll be brought to this point. So when you are now here, the next thing you do is not even deposit, chill. The next thing you do is take your trade. How do you take this trade? You don't take this trade on your normal whatever. No. But then first off, I'll walk you through opening 1 account. I don't like opening too many accounts, but then let me open 1 live account so all of you guys will see how I did that. Open a live account. Open a live account. So once you click the open account area, you see some drop downs like this. Are you choosing a cent account? Are you choosing a premium account? Are you choosing a zero spread account? Are you choosing a pro account or pro plus? All these accounts has their own different characteristics, minimum deposits, their leverage, their spreads, their commissions, their swap fees. These are what differentiates, like Mr. David said, each broker has one thing that will not sit better with you. So it's now left for you to say, okay, let me bring XNES, let me bring HFM, let me bring this broker, let me bring that broker side by side. I like the fact that I have a zero spread account without any swap fees in my XNES. But this HFM, even if I have a zero spread account, but there's no commission, but there's no spread, and if I leave my trade over the night, there's no swap fees. So I think this one is better than this one. And like I said before, I don't pay allegiance to any broker. Why? Like the example that he used, your agent is the person that finds the house for you, not the landlord. So do you pay rent and then become the owner of the house? No. Your landlord, they laugh at you now because say your rent never expire. That's why he's still signing it with you. Your agent is still your friend because you never default after just 1 month. You never default 1 month of rent. If you live in the US, in the UK, where they pay the rent monthly, any month where you default, you're already outside. So they're your friends once the going is good. So why don't you choose a house that you like, that you can rent? You don't just take a house because you feel like, once I have shelter, You do that when it's your own personal project, when it's your own personal house. I'm building a house and I've not finished it, but I'm comfortable at least because it's your own personal house. Nobody's coming to ask you for rent. That is the same thing that happens in a broker you're using. Don't shove it down anybody's throat. If you're sure this thing, you're not using it, you're not good, you're not certain that they are good. What are the things you look out for? Minimum deposits. If you check across all these guys here, they have minimum deposits, but the minimum deposits is less than 200,000. Yes, I'm already using SNES, so let's not hide anything. SNES minimum deposit on their Pro Plus is $500. That's almost $800 something thousand dollars. Sorry, 800 something thousand naira. And then this guy here is giving you 200,000. It's already more than 600,000 different from that broker. So if you want to trade a Pro Plus account, you'll not be going to SNES again because this and that and that. You just come to HFM and say, because their minimum deposit is lesser than that of SNES, so let me stick to this. So you check and balance and then cross cuts and check the one that you can use. And once you've gotten that, fine, voila, you are here. So let's get back to it. So you want to say, okay, a cent account, minimum deposit is 0, this one and that one. The one I use and I like is zero spread. Why do I like zero spread? If you open a position, if you want to buy gold at 3,000 and open a position at 3,000, that position will open at 3,000 and not open at 3,001. Those gaps is called spread. When you click market execution and then if you look at your chart, you see that the price open is different from the price the market's already at. It's called bid and ask. So these things are different. So zero spread means if I want to buy GBPUSD at 1, once I click it, is at 1. But the cons is this: giving you those liberty to open a position where you want, not where the broker wants you, has already put you ahead of other traders that are using premium accounts, pro accounts, and stuff like that. Look at it. This one has 1.2 pips, 1.2 pips, 0.6 pips, and 0.2 pips. But you have what? You have 0.0 pip. So that's why I like zero spread. But you must be a good trader. Why? Whether or not you're making profit, you're being charged commissions. Look at the cents. There's no commission. Premium, no commission. This guy here, no commission. This guy here, no commission. Only zero spread has commission. Because that liberty you are taking to enter the trade before others, they will take some percentage of the money from you for that. So if you know you're a good trader, or you are in our channel where we drop our premium entries and all that, I believe you can open a zero spread account. The commission is not up to $3 for a $100 account. If you open a one lot size, not up to $3.5. It's small money, but it's a numbers game that makes money for them. So that's another thing. So here you select. Once you select, I already have MT4.
I think his network does post him. Maybe his Wi-Fi went off. We'll wait for him to join back quickly. But I hope you guys are following through. And once you've done that successfully, I need you to write 555. I mean, once you've logged in, you've opened your zero spread account, or maybe even a demo, whichever one, and you've logged into your MetaTrader 5, you need to write 555. You need to write 555. All right, you need to write 555. Once you've logged in successfully, you need to write 555. All right, so while you're waiting for him to join again, because network actually threw him out, so while we're waiting for that, I will just very quickly share my screen and analyze GBPUSD so we can make money together today. I'll share my screen right now and I'll analyze GBPUSD. So I believe everybody can see my screen right now. I believe everybody can see my screen. I believe everybody can see my screen. So on the 4-hour time frame, what does it look like? Bullish. All right, it looks bullish. On the 4-hour time frame, it looks bullish. Okay, so the problem, he just texted me. He said that it is not his network, that his iPhone wrote temperature needs to cool down before you can use it. Oh wow. Temperature needs to cool down. Go and put inside fridge. Put it in the fridge. So while we are waiting for that's so funny, I beg you. While you are waiting for that to be rectified, let's look at the charts together. All right. So what is it looking like? Bullish, obviously. So we have known the bullish sentiment first. So we'll draw the structure. So my first instruction is always know your sentiment and draw your structure. So low, high, low. So based on structure now, let's do structure. High. And well, this is valid high because it closed above, then low, then high, then low, right? Then high, then low. After this low, this high. No, you didn't close above, so you can't even say this. This is not the high, but it didn't close above. That's the truth. Look at so many of you guys will pick this high, but the week, see, this is where the body closed. The body did not close above. If you're unsure, let's pause and let's zoom out so that we'll be sure. All right. So see the body. The body closed here. Okay, it closed above. Well, it closed above the body, it didn't close above the wick. So it didn't close above technically. So we can't pick that place. All right, so based on structure, this is not our next structural high, but this is our next structural high because this is above. All right, so this one closed above. So we have this high, we have this low. But based on this minor structure on the 1-hour time frame, if you come there, if you come to the 1-hour time frame, you will see that based on this minor structure, excuse me, based on this minor structure, it closed above based off the minor structure. So you have this high, you have this low, you have this high based off minor structure, you have this low, and you have this high. So based off minor structure, this is our most recent high and our most recent low, which is still very viable. Right, back to 4-hour. What we're looking for right now is structural points that has the most confluences, like I always teach us, okay? That has the most confluences. So based off most confluences, we're gonna change to line charts. That's instruction 2. We change to line charts, and we're gonna pick it very quickly, and we need a place that has that touch like 3 times. So this has first touch, second touch, third touch. I like here 1, so I'll lock it. Now I need 3 or 4 depending on my mood. I'm in the mood. Have you seen that video, you guys, on TikTok? I'm in the mood, and the lady's like, "You in the mood? Like mood." She's like mood. Let's go, mood. Anyway, so this is second structural point. It's even exactly where price is right now. We'll pick one lower here. Okay. So this is third, 1, 2, 3. It's close to this, but it's not exactly on it 3. So we have picked 3. We need to pick at least 1 or 2 above where prices right now. So I'm looking for 1 or 2 above where prices right now. Above where prices, 1 or 2 above. And the truth is, for me to see that, I have to scroll back, like back. I have to scroll back because I need confluences. So I have to scroll back to 2023 or 2022, one of them, for me to see it though. You know, I will not see it. Yeah, so now we've seen it. Okay, now we've seen it. So what we're trying to pick now is conferences above. This is 2022 February. No problem. We'll still see it. Now we're picking conferences above. Now conferences above simply means before. This is where there was heavy move in the market. So they will likely be the same. Right? This is where price reacted off before. So there will likely be similar reaction. All right. So we need lines above it right now. You must have price touching it 3 times before we pick the line. So this is first touch here, this is second touch here, but there's no third touch, so we'll not pick it. Okay, so we need, okay, I like this one. This is 2 touches, this is 1, 2 already, then this is third. So I like this one. I like this one. Okay, so let's pick more. We need 2 more. Remember, I said we need 2 or 3 above where price is right now. So this is 1 touch, this second touch, this third touch. I like this one very well. Very well. Now I'll explain to you the essence of those lines I'm picking, because I also remove some of them. I don't like too many noise in the chat. Now I only pick those lines to help me know my take profits and my stop losses, because I don't pick stop losses and take profits based off. So I pick it based off 2 things. Number 1 is market structure. So structural lows, structural highs. I pick my stop loss and take profits. But if I want to extend, like in this case now, where the last time price was as high as that was 2022. All right. If I want to extend, I have to look for historical record before, where the price get to, where did it reverse off of. So we'll have that similar move. Price will get there and reverse off that place. All right, we'll have price get there and price will reverse off of that zone. So we'll see if we can pick one more. If not, then what we have picked is okay. What we have picked can be okay actually. Can be okay actually. I'm trying to look for confluences, but I'm not seeing on the 4 hours here. I'm not seeing, okay, I'm looking for this one, this 2. There's no third touch on that one, so we can't pick that one. So I believe what we have is enough. What we have is okay. So now we'll go to the extreme end of the charts. So just like I said, we will switch back to candlestick charts. We have picked our confluences, but now we don't need too many noises. Permit me to use that word. So I'll remove this middle one right now. So we have only 2 up, 2 down. Do you understand? 2 zones up, 2 zones down. The 2 zones down are likely our entry and our take and our SL. 2 zones up are likely our take profits levels. Okay. So if you see very closely, you see that the 2 zones down is sitting on the 4-hour order block, but 4-hour order block is too large of an order block for us to pick. But it's sitting off there. It means that our lines were accurate. All right. Now back to conversation very quickly. So we're on the 1-hour chart. All we look for on the 1-hour chart is what? Where's the structural low, structural high, and let's pull out Fibonacci. That's all I've taught my students to look for. Don't look for anything else. Where's the structural low? Where's the structural high? Most recent ones, and then let's pull out Fibonacci. So I use the green line to draw my structural low, structural high. So this is the most recent structural low. All right, then this is most recent structural high. And then based off that, we draw Fibonacci first of all on the 1 hour. Okay. Now, Fibonacci is not my entry model. No, I have entry models, and I've told you guys that numerous times. However, I like price bouncing off of my 61.8. It lets me know that yes, price is serious about this buy. Now, see a lot of bounces off this 61.8 here. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not even 6 candles. There are 7 bounces, 7 1-hour candles bouncing off the same zone. What does that mean? This zone is very solid. Not as I saw that, we saw W pattern also. See W pattern. And if you know David Achom, you know I love W pattern like I love my name. W pattern and M pattern. Oof, I love it because usually price comes back to give us a good entry model. And now let's say we miss the W pattern good, we miss the first pump, we miss the second W pattern good. Now price has come back, we still missed it, but now we are trying to do re-entry. So we are not re-entering based on Fibonacci on the overall structure. Why? Because we already know the price has touched it and has shown us it's ready to move. Now where's the potential take profit? Minus 27. You guys know me already. Minus 27 is my potential take profit, and I used to use my trend line too. Some of you guys know it already. Trend line too. I use trend line too to draw my overall take profit on minus 27 so that I can delete it from So I can delete it from my. So I can delete Fibonacci rather, because I mean I don't need the Fibonacci again. Price has moved off it, so I don't really need a Fibonacci. But I'll log this thing right now. Sorry about that noise. Someone's calling me and an unknown number. Unsaved rather. Now back to conversation, my people. Okay. I know Counselor is back. Just give me just 2 minutes, Counselor. I'll be done in 2 minutes and I'll bring you up. Okay. So since we've already gotten our entry points, we rather not entry points, we've gotten our our bias, our trade bias is the buy. We've gotten our buy confirmation, which is the W pattern, the weak rejection tool, and then price has moved, come to bounce on it again. Now we are trying to re-enter. So re-entering has a different model. For re-entry model, I always tell you guys. So what are the continuation patterns that I've taught you guys? And I will teach it again on the special 4 weeks bootcamp continuation pattern. So there are three white soldiers. Those things they denote continuation. There are three black crows. They denote continuation. All right. There's doji candle. Doji candle is a continuation pattern. Like you see this guy here. This red candle now is a continuation pattern. It's not a reversal pattern. This one up here is a reversal pattern. This hammer. This one here is not a reversal, it's a continuation pattern. It means price is still going to buy further, but want to buy at a good zone. So I want to go to 15 minutes time frame and look for a possible re-entry zone. That's what I want to look for on the 15 minutes time frame very quickly. So I'll pull off Fibonacci on that 15 minutes time frame and connect the low to the high, and I'll see if I can buy from there at the 61.8. And we have seen very clean the 61.8 is at the line that we picked on the 4 hours. So I'm looking at the price to bounce into this zone. Yeah, and then I'll buy. I'm picking this one because of this. Look at this. So the doji can do here. It stopped there and fell. Yeah, and then this time the price came here, it went up and stopped exactly at that place before it bounced off. It means that there's something on that zone. So I want price to come back into that same place, and I'll buy from there. And you see that our minus 27 Fibonacci, which is take profit, is sitting on a very good 4 hours entry, 4 hours exit zone. Like I said, I look out for those zones for my take profits. I told you guys already, I look out for those zones for my take profit. So right now, what are we trying to do on GBPUSD very quickly? I'm not doing no trend line. I'm not doing no all those funny things. I want price to come into that place. Give me any candlestick confirmation pattern and I enter. Any, whether doji candle, whether hammer, anything you give me there, I'm gonna fire you. I need price to come there first, number one, and give me a confirmation pattern. Any confirmation pattern. I've taught you guys more than 11 different confirmation patterns. I remember very well. I taught the class myself. More than 11 different confirmation patterns. I said, once you see in the market, just so that you're ready for a long, sweet ride. Very ready. I'm very ready. But we're not going to take out profit as 50%, 50 pips rather. That's small. We'll target, this is a very good 62. But if you want to go to the extreme, because price will definitely come to the extreme, knowing that price has given us confirmations multiple and several times. Okay, so extreme is on 118 pips, which is healthy. It's very healthy actually. 118 pips is very, very healthy of your take profits. So our stop loss, I always tell you 20 pips. If and should I tell you why I'm sticking with that 20 pips? Because I'm sticking with that 20 pips because let me first lock this guy. So the reason I'm sticking with that 20 pips is because our entire entry zone, look at the entire entry zone here. See the entire entry zone is less than 10 pips. The entire entry zone. In fact, if I want to make the stop loss sweeter, I'll put it below 79, which is about 15 pips is okay. 15 pips is very okay, I promise you. I want to make it sweeter. That gives us about 1 to 8 risk to reward ratio, which is very healthy. If you do 1 to 8, I promise you are done for the whole month. 1 to 8, I'm done for the month. I know myself, right? 1 to 8, I'm done for the month. So you are looking for, let's see 100 pips from gold. But I'm teaching you risk to reward because that's how traders make money. Real traders, by the way, not noise makers. Real traders make money through what risk to reward ratios. That's how real traders make money. So I'll first send you this overall chart here on the WhatsApp group. Send you on the WhatsApp channel. and I'm sending it also on the Telegram channel. GBPUSD bias. Good stuff. So I've sent it on the Telegram, and then the WhatsApp is loading. So I believe it is okay. It has sent now. All right. But now let's give the precise entry levels. Let's be very precise in our signal now, because we expect price to come there and give us money today. All right. Entry is at 1 point. Entry 1.25620. 1.35620. SL is 15 pips. 1.35120. Abi? Sorry. Let me edit it right now. So SL is 1.35470. 15 pips. TP is okay. We have how many TPs? Oh my God, oh brother Jesus, we have a lot of TPs, by the way. So let's start from. So I'll just give you TV take profit levels so that it's not confusing. Okay, I give you TV take profit levels. You take profit when you're ready. TP1 is 47 pips. 47 pips is 1.36090. 36090. TP1 47 pips. 1.36090. That's 47 pips. TP2 is what? Let's put it out. Let's put it out very quickly. TP2 is 70. TP2 is 70 pips. 1.36320. 1.36320. That's 70 pips. So you take profit when you're ready to, like I always teach you guys. But make sure you are taking profit at any of our TP levels. We only smash at least. Every time I give you 4 TP, we smash 3 or 4. If I give you 3 TPs, we only smash all. We always smash all TPs. We always smash all TPs when I give you TP points. We always smash all TPs when I give you TP. So the final TP is how many pips? Final TP is 119 pips. That's 1.36810. 119 pips. 1.36810. 1.36810. 119 pips. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm gonna send it to the group right now. It's a free signal for everybody to make money today, and we're gonna make money by the grace of Almighty God. So you guys just stay close and let's see how we can milk the markets today, like we always do every other day. Okay, let's see what we can do. Well, let's see what God can do, not even we, because at this point, into your hands, O Lord, I commit my soul. That kind of a prayer. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay. So that said, counselor, if you're there and you're ready for us, I'd like to bring you up right now. If you're there and you're ready for us, I would like to bring you up right now. I'd like to bring you up right now. But that's all for GBPUSD today. All right. If you understood the analysis and it makes some sense, it's very simple. I believe you should make a lot of money today. Someone is asking, can we set pending order? Oh yes, you can. You can set pending order. Now, should in case price do not come down into that place, because I mean price can be funny at times. So in case price refuses to come down to that place, where can you enter from? Okay, I like that question. So you can enter from here. Look at this, guys. You enter from here, but you must see something. You must see something. If not, don't enter. What must you see? Price must break and close above, then rebounds. Then you join price all the way up. But price must break and close above. Must, not should, not may. Price must break and close above. If not, choose not to enter. Price must break and close above. Do you understand what I just said? Price must break and close above. If not, please choose not to enter the market. All right. That said, counselor, if you're there and you're ready for us, I'm gonna bring you up right now. Okay, counselor, you can go ahead.
Sorry, guys, I had a bit of technical issue, but that's fine now. So, if you can share my screen, please.
All right, no problem. I already told them the technical issue, safe that
Oh,
your phone was overheating.
I swear.
iPhone and their wala. Anyway, so counselor, please walk them through how to open a demo account so that they can take this trade on their demo account today.
Okay. So, me, I have several accounts, like I said before, in the sense that I have an account that I go conservative on. I have an account that I flip on. Like you heard Mr. David say, he said he moved $500 to 6,000. He cannot move a client's $100,000 to $1 million. He can't. It's not because the trade is not going to go well or the trade didn't meet every requirement, but because he just can't. But that $500 is in a flipping account that he can easily flip, and when he loses it, nobody dies. So, but the problem we're having is this: we have only one account. But that account now, if you see flip, you go flip. If you see trade, you go take. You are in 50 channels on Telegram, taking buy, sell from this place. You will end up blowing that account. So I have an account for different things. I have a grocery account, I have a conservative account, I have a normal account for my parents, and a whole lot of that. So the name, that's where you put it. You can write it shopping. Now you know the account you want to use and do. That is your business. So the same password you already used on opening the account, that's what you can still use. And then introducing blah blah blah, referral partner is already there. You can still write it. Elevators Trading Academy.
No,
That is
introducing broker ID. So you have to put the ID.
the ID.
You have to put the ID.
So you can put up the.
Shall I type the ID out for you?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell them to send the ID to me.
So the ID, even if you didn't put the ID with the link already, it should be in the system already. But then the ID locks your account to this particular academy. So that's why it's really important that you should do that. So after that,
the ID is in the comment section now.
okay. Comment section. Okay. 30, 43, 40, 55. So having done that, you add. Boom, it's added. And then open account. Now your account is here. You can save, or then from this point is where it gets interesting. Remember, they've told everybody to download their MT4 or their MT5, right? So at this point now, you've gotten your account. This same thing will be on your email address. You copy this place, not copying with number. Yeah, let's say you are using your laptop and then you can just type it 34, go to your MT4 or MT5. I don't even have MT5 on the system because I don't like reading from my system. So you go to your MT5 or your MT4. But for this particular account, you can see the platform is what? MT4 is boldly written. So you can't be looking for this server inside MT5. You see the server, of course, but it will not log in. You're not telling yourself, coach, this is not login. No, I don't know what I do. The thing you did is you're using the MT4 logins on the MT5. It will not work. So you should follow the specified platform, everything. Copy. That's the reason why it's here. Copy and paste. Copy and paste, and then copy and paste. You'll be logged in. So after that, you fund your account, and boom, you start trading. You can fund with your card, you can fund with crypto, you can fund with your debit card, you can fund with transfer, a whole lot, and they are all instant. They are all instant. So back to this place. Everybody's saying, I want to trade a demo account. Okay, let's open one. Let's open one. Now you can see it is now 3. So go to demo. This is your live account. This side you are seeing demo. Look at it. This is demo. So once you come to this demo, click it and then open a demo account. Click it, look at it. Demo account is just 2. Why is it just 2? Why is it not demo raw spread, this one? Because it is just a demo. You can never withdraw it. Nobody pays you nothing. It's called paper trading because everything you do is on paper. So if you have MT4, you can use this. But if you have MT5, you can use this. But then MT4, MT5 is here, but in the demo contest, is not there. So leave the demo contest, just demo premium is fine, which is you can have it just in these 2 places. But the reason why I don't like this demo context, it is fixed at 10,000. And me and you know that you cannot just fund $10,000 and start trading. Or let's say you're Odogu. So, but then if you're not Odogu,
Even if you're Odogu self.
Even if you're Odogu self. So let's just skip to the premium demo and then select, and then you can see it's flat in 60 days. So in 30 days you can do everything you want to do. So let's say I'm using MT5, currency is Naira or USD, anyone. Like you are doing paper. Paper means that once you're done practicing here, I can replicate the same result in real life. So if you want to fund a dollar account, fine. But if you know that your legs see the shake, you can hold your Naira. And then the broker and then the leverage you want to use, it should be, if you're a beginner, you don't go above 1,000. But then if you're a badass already, you can go to 2,000, no problem. And then the starting balance. What are you seeing here? 30 million. You don't see them before for your life. I don't know. But then you cannot start with that. And here, you can't even reduce it. But on my phone, I can reduce it. On the phone, you can reduce it. Or let me go back again and try this one. But it's already written there, starting capital is 10,000. But then let me check. You see, it's still 10,000. So, but on the phone, you can reduce it. On the phone, I'm very sure of that. On the phone, you can do 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and all that. So use something that you can resonate with. So once you're done, you click the same done. That same thing that they showed you on the live account, they will still show you here. Let me just go fast. Click open. This is the same thing that they showed you on the other one. It's ready. This is the login. So what do? Take this. This is your login. Copy it the way it is. Go to this server. You can see it. HFM global -demo. HFM Global-Demo. So that's the point. Once you go there, this is your login. You already know your password, and then boom, you're in. So it's not that hard. It's not that hard. So I'll take a few questions because we're going to 2 hours already. I'll take a few questions from the comment section, and then I'll analyze gold, and we are done. I'll go back to the first questions that people asked. Michael Joseph, I have an account before, but it was disabled. Do I have to open another account or contact support to enable the account? If you want to open an account, a new account, you can do that with a different email address. But if you want to resume trading with your other account, you can text our admin. They have a format: your name, your ID number, your account, your email address, and the issue. So the issue is your account was disabled. So in this format, not hi, not hello. Hello, I'm Michael. My name is this. My account number is this. Email address is this, and the issue. And then they'll forward it to the support to get that fixed. For Solomon Samuel, I've opened Meta 5. How do I go on to open demo account? At least now I've answered that question. Please, demo premium or demo zero? I've answered that question. And then please, is it demo? I've answered that question. So maybe counselor should state out, or I'll outline the steps. I've already done that. So I register, but is in Broody language. Oof. Yes, you can still reach out to your name, your email address, and your issue. So they can actually change that. Maybe they walk you through, maybe someone in that language can walk you through how to change the language, and then that will be fixed. Coach, I will send the mail, fine, good. So I think that is done. And there is no other question. So without that, we should jump into the reason why we are here. The reason why we are here is to analyze gold and know what you're seeing for the day, not even the week, is the day. Is the day. If you recall last week, I called a buy on gold in our, I'm already sharing my screen, but I'm not seeing it here. So if you recall on gold, I called a buy in on Friday to close the week. And I'm like, I'm too generous that day that our first buy was from here, and I think it was missed or something. No, it was news induced. It's from here. Yes, it's from here. So we called it from here. And if I even gave the overview for free, I gave the overview on Telegram, on WhatsApp, and the guy triggered, hit our TP1, and then came down again, giving us another entry, which also hit TP. And then on Friday, the TP2 hit. So when the TP2 hit that Thursday, and gold was flying, it's going haywire and all that, I'm like, okay, there's no need. Let's just take, after my main entry happens, the other things I look out for in the trade is now what I call continuation entries. It's not that deep. It's just continuation entries. All right. So once that happens, you now start looking for how do you continue this trend? Because what is order flow? Order flow is the flow of markets in a particular direction without any interruption. So once I've already gotten peaked, this is from 4 hours. So you are seeing the order flow. It's going well, like normal thing where we know already now. You can see it higher high, higher low, higher high. This becomes your liquidity, takes it out, break another structure, liquidity, break another structure. It didn't come back, came back here, went up, came back again, liquidity, TP hit, came back again. You are seeing it breaking structures here and here and here and here. Like, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. So just follow it till that end. And on that Friday morning, I'm like, okay, this is a continuation entry for me. How did I get the entry? It's very simple. And then I took the buy from here. And then the TP is just, the TP is somewhere here. That is the all-time high for gold. This is the all-time high, 3.5, which is going to still get there. So the guy from this point and SL was somewhere here. And we did a solid 200-300 pips before I called the trade for the free channel. So when I called it, it was somewhere around here. This is the first buy here. And the second one I called was somewhere around here. No, it's not there. It's somewhere here. Yes. And using the same SL. So we got minimum of 400 pips and then the other one 300 pips before the close of trading on Friday. So having said that, you see how the movement of the market is going. Like, it is very, very detailed. You don't just wake up and jump into something. No, you know where the market is coming from, you know where it's headed, and then with that you can make informed decision whether to buy or to sell. There's no need you trying to force your hand in selling this market. If you know social media traders that are already making the limelight and all that, you know that some of them wanted to sell gold even on Thursday once gold got to this point. This is basic supply and demand. This is basic supply and demand. Once a price gets to the supply zone, it tends to do what? To tilt towards the demand zone. Once price gets to supply zone, it tends to tilt towards the demand zone. So once that happens, you start seeing something like that. So from that point, they now want to, okay, let me sell, this, that. Nobody told you to sell. Now you just want to say you be dolo. And then what happened to them? Their stop loss was successfully hit. Yes, successfully hit, because the trading you're doing is very simple, but you just want to show that maybe you now know too well. You can now just do something that you feel you can do just because it's you. No, trading is a respecter of nobody. So 2, 3, 4 years ago, I was trading supply and demand without anything inside. Normally, I don't chop myself from here because this is a 4-hour time frame. So why didn't he hold? But you don't know that there are some concepts that you should imbibe into your trading so it will make it a success. Those concepts includes liquidity, point of interest, structure, and more. So for today, what am I looking out for? It's very simple. I'm looking out for gold to continue buying up until our all-time high, which is this point. Look at it there. You can see it there. So how do we now get back to this point? We are going to get back to this point from here, going back to my 1 hour time frame. That is where everything makes sense to me. Go back to my 1 hour time frame, click, and I don't like my charts being clogged too much. I delete. Only thing I leave is my footprint charts. I don't play with them. I leave them. That's where I knew the trade I took and the one I didn't take, and then my journals. So from this point, I've gotten the mitigation I wanted. What do I say? I've gotten the mitigation I wanted from this point, and that continuation I took. My TP was here because it's just a Friday. I don't really care what the market does. My TP is clearly here, and I know that once this break happens and there's this imbalance inside this place, the market will tend to, price will tend to do what? To do something inside. And then once that thing happens, it hits the TP. So now, there are 3 things I look out for in a trade before taking it. I'm not going to tell you that. So I'm just going to give you my entry points and SL points from. First off, this is not a clear break of structure. This particular guy here is not a clear break of structure. You know why already. So, and then it broke structure from here to this point. So this is a valid break of structure. And now, after break of structure, you're looking for your liquidity and all that. So, and this guy that didn't break structure, this one did not break the structure, has some imbalances here, which is called the liquidity. From this point to this point, the liquidity area. So now your ideal entry is at this point. But remember, we've already hit TP with the continuation entry. So do you think that this buy from this point will still hold? We don't know. But in my normal entry, I'll go to lower time frames to get the normal OB where I can start my buy from. And from that, my normal OB, from this point, so I'm kind of lucky because it did not mitigate the liquidity. So I'm good. From that point to this point, I can now stretch, which this one I've already hit my TP that I wanted, but it is back here. So for me, I'll take a short buy from this point, a short buy from this point. My TP is already setting. My TP is already setting, and best believe it will give me 1:3 where I wanted. If you recall when I talked about risk management, I don't really, if the trade did not give me 1:3, I will not take it. Bless God, this is 1:3, 2, 1 if I'm being too greedy. So from this point to this point, we are Gucci. So here, the TP is here. So this is TP1. Why did I say TP1? TP1 is here. And then TP2 is now that place I said this guy is going to happen. Remember, this guy, this meeting is ending around 10. I'm not going to go above that. So remember, here, did not break structure. This is with a week, so it's not a break of structure. You can know that in class. It's not a break of structure. So what really broke structure was this guy. Is this guy that broke structure? This is a break of structure. So this thing that happened here is a fake out. A fake out. And then the market is already closing. What is it called? The volatility of the market is already going down. Banks are closing. People are closing their trades. Some are still holding for that's the swing traders. Those are things that make these orders push up when the market opens, because it is supposed to push up. It's supposed to break a structure, but it did not. So once market opened, it broke that structure and then now came back. So this coming back now is to gather more liquidity to the upside, because market can still keep going up. As we are buying, enjoying profit, sellers are crying. So those sellers are the reason why we are in business. Those people in the wrong side of the market are the main reason why you are in business. So as you are trading, making money, keep praying that people will keep giving you liquidity. Who are those people that are giving you liquidity? The impatient traders, the people that like to put all their money in one setup, people that want to make it quick. Those are people that are submitting money to us that are calm, collected, and trading our plan. So my entry point is from, I should type it out so nobody will say he's missing it. The entry is at 3413.664. The SL is 3402.239, and then the take profit, which is TP1 for 1 is to what? 3 is to 2.2, which is 3450. That's it. 3 point something hour. So if that has happened, let me increase this for those at the back. 24. Yes, you can clearly see it now. So if this happens, we can now say, okay, we can now hold our second entry up until where? 3,500. 3,500, which is this point, which is the all-time high for gold. But for now, let's stick with the TP1. Like I said, don't be greedy in the market. Make the most of it count. You can't make all the money in the market in the same day or in the same week or in the same month. But sorry, but at the end of the day, you'll be profitable in the market once you have taken all the necessary instructions and guidance given. So see you at the top, not from the top, because like you know, the bottom is always very, very crowded. So if you have any question, I'll give you 2 minutes to ask the question and then we call it a day. If you have any question, I will give you 2 minutes before that. No question. So I'll send the signal to the group right now. Hello, sir. I cannot explain liquidity for you. I'm sorry, I can't. Liquidity is the flow of market. That's what liquidity is the flow of market. The type of liquidity: buy-side liquidity, sell-side liquidity, structural liquidity, internal liquidity, external liquidity, the whole of liquidity. So if I'm going to explain that, it is going to take in a whole new class, and that's not what I'm here for. So contact our admin to get into the course. These things will be taught extensively. So you should be there. All right, the class is over. It's 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. already in Nigeria. So please, will this video be on the page after the live? Couldn't listen because I was, yes, definitely it will be. All right then, have a good day everyone, and see you. It's 10 a.m. in Nigeria, so a new candle has already opened. You should be on the buy now. Always risk what you can afford to lose. Have a blessed day.